You wake up. You check your phone. You scroll. You brush your teeth, get ready, maybe have breakfast if you have time. Then work, school, or whatever fills your day. Feels normal, right? But here's the truth. Your routine might be training you to fail. Yeah, you heard that right. Not to succeed. To fail. Because every single day, your habits are quietly shaping the person you're becoming. And if your routine is built on autopilot comfort, distraction, and avoidance, you're not building success. You're building weakness. Let's talk about it. Here's the thing. Your routine is your real teacher. Not the books you read, not the podcasts you listen to. Your daily actions teach your brain what matters. If every morning you train your brain to hit snooze, to scroll social media before you even stand up, to rush through the day without focus, you're literally rehearsing failure. You're teaching yourself to be reactive, not intentional. And the scary part? You don't even notice it happening. Most people think failure happens in one big moment, like a bad exam, a breakup, a lost job. But that's not true. Failure builds slowly. It hides inside your routine, one small choice at a time. Let's break this down. Point 1. Comfort kills consistency. You've probably heard the quote, "We are what we repeatedly do." But let me rephrase that. We become what we repeatedly tolerate. Think about it. You say you'll wake up early to work out, but your bed feels warm, your brain says 5 more minutes, so you stay. That tiny decision feels harmless, but you've just trained your brain that comfort wins. Do that every day and what happens? You become someone who gives in, someone who breaks promises to themselves. Now flip it. Imagine every morning you push through that resistance. You don't wait to feel motivated. You act anyway. You're teaching your brain that you can be trusted, that you keep your word even when it's uncomfortable. That's the kind of routine that builds power. Your routine should serve your goals, not your feelings. If your comfort is always the priority, your growth will never be. Point 2. Repetition without reflection is a trap. Some people brag about being disciplined because they do the same thing every day. But here's the question. Are you growing or just repeating? It's easy to fall into the trap of fake productivity. You go through your checklist, answer emails, do your tasks, but you're not improving. You're just busy. There's a difference between routine and autopilot. A routine with awareness makes you stronger. It gives you structure and direction. But a routine without reflection? That's a cage. You might feel productive, but you're stuck in motion with no progress. Let's say you go to the gym every day but never change your workout. At first you'll see results, but after a while nothing changes. You hit a plateau. Why? Because you stopped paying attention. Your life works the same way. Without reflection, your routine stops being a tool. It becomes a trap. So once a week, pause and ask, is this routine making me better or just keeping me busy? That single question could save you years of wasted effort. Point 3. Your routine reveals what you really value. Forget what you say you want. Your routine exposes the truth. You can tell yourself, I want to start a business, I want to be fit, or I want to be more confident. But if your routine is built around scrolling, procrastinating, and comfort, you don't actually value growth. You value distraction. Here's a hard truth. Your time is your vote. Every minute you spend is a vote for the person you're becoming. So, if your day is filled with meaningless habits, checking your phone every few minutes, gossiping, eating out of boredom, you're voting against your potential. Success isn't about doing everything perfectly. It's about aligning your actions with your goals, even when it's uncomfortable. If you want focus, create routines that protect your focus. If you want strength, design routines that challenge your limits. If you want success, live in a way that reflects it before you even see it. Because your results don't come from what you wish for. They come from what you rehearse. Point 4. You're training your future self right now. This one's the most important. Every routine you have, good or bad, is training your future self. When you avoid hard work today, you're making it easier for your future self to avoid it too. When you give up halfway through a task, you're teaching your future self that quitting is okay. But when you push through, when you keep a promise, when you do the thing even when you don't feel like it, you're training your future self to be relentless. Your routine is like a gym for your character. Every small choice builds a rep. The question is, what are you training for? Strength or weakness? It's not about having a perfect schedule. It's about awareness. When you live unconsciously, your routine becomes your enemy. When you live intentionally, your routine becomes your weapon. Here's an example. Let's say two people start their day the same way. Both wake up tired. One checks their phone, scrolls for 20 minutes, feels behind, rushes out the door. The other stretches, drinks water, writes down 3 things they'll accomplish today. By the end of the week, who do you think feels more in control? More confident? More focused? Tiny differences, massive impact. That's how routines work. They multiply your choices, good or bad. So if your routine feels meaningless, chaotic, or exhausting, that's your signal. It's time to reprogram it. Because whether you like it or not, your habits are shaping your identity. Every single day, you're casting votes for the kind of person you want to become. If your current routine doesn't reflect who you want to be, change it. Takeaway: your routine is never neutral. It's either training you to win or training you to fail. Comfort over effort trains you to fail. Repetition without reflection trains you to fail. Empty habits that don't match your goals train you to fail. But awareness, discipline, and small, consistent effort, that's how you train yourself to win. Don't underestimate the power of the ordinary. The little things you do each day are shaping your destiny more than any big dream ever will. So ask yourself right now, what is my routine really teaching me? Because the moment you become aware of that, you can rewrite it. You can build a life that doesn't drain you, but builds you. Call to action. If this hit you even a little, don't just scroll away. Take a minute after this video and look at your day. Where are you wasting time? Where are you lying to yourself? Fix one thing today, just one. That's how transformation starts. And if this video gave you that wake-up call, hit like, drop a comment with your biggest takeaway, and subscribe for more content that'll push you to grow, not just feel good. Because remember, your routine isn't just how you live, it's how you train your future. So train like your life depends on it, because it does.